So you just have a lot of ways to fix the damage that gyro does, which can be another nice thing in this game.
This is just silly.
AoE armor, AoE heal, AoE everything. Well, Chab's gonna have a quick reconnect, get ourselves in, as we have the 5 men all smoked up either side. Sweden Strong has already TP'd across and placed that high ground observer ward over near the Dire Ancients.
That's one of the nice things about having Nature's Prophet in your team. You can always get the 2 first wards be completely guesswork for the opponent where they are. Like, there's just no way that you're gonna know for sure where they are, since he TP's out in smoke.
Where did the second ward go, do you reckon?
I wonder. I think
The little funny cliff top rune?
yeah, I think either. I don't think the cliff top runes is since they're radiant. Maybe it's more productive to try and get it like where I don't know, like try and get it on both the rune spots, perhaps like around. I can't draw. I think above the tier one tower.
I was trying to draw as well. I was doing a bit of navigating. I've got my compass and my set square. I've got my telescope looking at the 3rd star to the left of the North Star, and he's just gone and placed. That was a sentry ward, that? Wait.
That's not a sentry ward.
That's it's called sentry ward. He's done it to me.
Yeah, he's renamed it. I mean, these are the words that look like sentry wards. So what players do is rename it intentionally, and then it looks like a sentry ward because it's blue. So, yeah. So sometimes people don't kill your ward because they think it's a sentry. Because it's blue and it says sentry ward.
It says sentry ward on it.
And it is blue. It has the uniform, Gareth.
I trust the uniform, the little ID card, the badge of honor. No.
They don't trick me, man. I used to work as a bouncer. That's why they don't get past me, dude. I D-word all these little shit wards.
So your name is McLovin and you're from Hawaii?
I see here you're 63 years old.
Yeah, not going to happen. Anyway, my train of thought from 5 minutes ago has completely disappeared.
Yeah.
So we'll just look at these runes get grabbed. Aurora trying to gather up the top ones, but a wraparound from 1 win. Gets on top of the TB. Blood grenade, rocket barrage, spear thrown. Good damage here onto 23.
So many blood grenades.
And a bit more right-click damage should do the trick. They've got the damage over time as Q throws another little sticky bomb down. Respect. Looks like he knows he's dead, but Sweden Strong has re-arrived for a bonus kill.
Oh my god, they're all fighting.
1. Sweden Strong still fighting, 1v1. The tangos, let's see who can regen the best here. Penitence is up for Ollie, so he should be able to take down this Nature's Prophet eventually. Right-click him into the ground. It is but a flesh wound, says the Chen with a double kill as he heads up the top.
Damn, Flesh is almost level 2, dude. He's got a lot of experience from this. He's got 170 exp. So, yeah, it will be very early levels. That's actually quite useful for him to try and get towards having those creeps.
Oh, he's going to be level 2 very quick. Man, where do we go now? I mean, 2 for 2. Creeps have barely spawned and got to the lanes. We look into mid.
Yeah, mid is going to be interesting to see how much TA can get before this lane becomes complete despair. This is a very hard matchup for TA playing as Viper. It's not easy to do, but so far the lane is pushing in. He can see us a bit, and it's only at level 3 Viper really becomes disgusting.
Those denies on the tower though. He gets the range creep, a couple of melees. Lauren off doing very well.
Yeah, those were clutch.
Top lane, Cloud and Sweden Strong. And they've already got that kill on the TB. I'd love to get some more. Chen has cracked level 2 and will start opening up his camps as well. With Chira Jr. in that mid lane. He's alive, right? He's gonna stay.
He's fine. He's got a fair fire too. He's fine, but taking a lot of damage.
Viper now kind of out of resources though. Needs to bring that bottle out sharpish.
Yeah, Viper actually making a bit of mistakes here. Lorenov not having the CS quite to get the bottle here. So went for a pretty expensive starting build too. TA is gonna be happy once the bottle arrives here. So mid lane is going fine for him.
Yeah, not too bad early on. Water rune's gonna get gathered up as well. And down in that bottom lane, the final one that we've not really looked too much at. PL Gyro lane. This is like a nightmare pub laning matchup, but in Pro Dota, Gyro +5 has looked reasonably strong.
Yeah, I mean, Gyro does a lot of damage now. The Q was buffed so much. It's really the reason that he's back to being played again as support. So he's doing the best he can here to try and trade, but Techies does a lot of damage and has longer range as well, so very difficult for him to play on this lane.
The 7 armor on Gyro definitely helping out in these kind of scenarios. Makes him reasonably tanky at the very least. And Phantom Lance, a hero that we don't see an awful lot of. Very often is in that last pick slot as kind of a soft cheese, a bit of brie comes out into play at the end of the draft. You know, Yasuo's played it a little bit. Monkushi's showing it off. We had the 15-year-old kid who's like 20,000 MMR. Butterfly, Satanic, that's his name.
Yeah.
He showed us the Bloodthorn build on his PL, and it just disgusted me. I have no words for it.
It was minorly nerfed, but it was only by, you know, 10 damage on the active. It's still 50 damage per hit per illusion, and then you have the 60% damage afterwards. So yeah, the Bloodthorn is still super useful in anything that has a lot of attacks. Yeah, I haven't seen too much PL recently either. Curious to see how it's gonna work out here. Obviously picked into a pretty nice matchup though.
Oh yeah, it was the level 25 talent as well on the PL.
Oh yeah, with the crits.
The crits get real nasty. You're critting off all that damage.
It's funny how 24% chance to do twice damage is still not taken most of the time. It's usually the double CD, because that's even stronger quite often. Just speaks for how good this hero's talents are.
They're pretty damn good. Just need to get level 30, and that's where you're a real beast.
Nature's Prophet coming in to make the difference here on mid lane.
Yeah, it's been too calm for the past couple of minutes. We got 4 kills, and now we'll get our 5th coming into mid to help out that TA. Shiro Jr.
Oh my god.
Helped out as respect dies to Q down south.
This is absurdly important actually, because now not only does he get the bottom rune and survives, he gets earned up by the Nature's Prophet as well, but he gets the top water rune as well. So TA is back to full resources and has made good progress towards level 6, where she can actually start being competitive for this lane again. So this rotation was really huge.
Yeah, looking at this Viper saying, hey, 13 denies for what? I'm still looking pretty hot in this lane. What,
dying
19?
a single time is just, you can't afford it as a Viper, so this Nature's Prophet making the difference.
She's 400 net worth ahead of the Viper now. I know it's only 5 minutes in, but that seems pretty significant.
Yeah, it's really good, and it was looking pretty bad, but then Viper got overconfident. The presence of the Nature's Prophet, you have to always think about it.
Ollie! The twin gate rotation, Q will finally die. But that great 2-man blast off got them the kill on the PL. Zones out respects Gyrocopter. Jabs and Ollie stay alive to continue playing the lane as well with a catapult wave here. They could do some serious damage.
Yeah, some good stuff, getting the PL kill already. And meanwhile top, we have TB being quite happy farming. Like, the Mars doesn't really do any damage with God's Rebuke against TB, so he's not too pressured.
Stick it out there with his gauntlets and his braces.
6-minute rune spawning. Both supports fighting for it. Even Gyro coming over.
I respect the Sweden strong. Really want to guard the bottom one, but it's top for Chira.
Dire are scanning.
One win.
The bottom refill.
Another one up in that mid lane. It does leave the PL a little exposed bottom, but it looks like Ollie's Chen wandering back up top to guard up 23. Lauren off sticking it out in this mid lane with Q's techies.
This is very scary for Viper as well, because you're supposed to be winning laning stage really hard, and then later on in the game you're going to be playing against a lot of physical damage, and Peel is very good against Viper too. So bottom lane, the damage to jabs. He's a tanky Kunkka though.
HTP's back to his tier 1. Knows the wave is coming. Meanwhile, Sweden strong. He's gone up top with Cloud there, so it looks like a sprout into spear. Enough to take down the Terrorblade.
Yeah, nice combo they have as well. And TB got stunned, got surprised. He had Magic Wand, he had Healing Lotus, and he even had his Power Treads on Agi, but didn't have time to react. So just got himself a little bit too low HP and got bursted.
And now he's bought some raindrops. Like that's going to be the difference maker. Next time I get surprised, I will absolutely get some utilization out of my heals. And Gyro running back away from Q.
He's funny how it's the TA who's contesting the Viper who's jungling right now. Actually, she missed the D ward on mid because she attacked her own ward. She misclicked it before. She does get the kill on the Viper sentry though.
Keeps the traps alive for now. Yeah, annoying for Lauren off at this stage. Mars are in the top though. Cloud looking at this Terrorblade again. Respect joining in, and they've killed him off. 23, not level 6 yet. No Thunder to turn around and just gets collapsed on by one win.
Twice in a row, he just dies too fast. I don't think he's respecting the damage enough coming in from the Nature's Prophet, the Urn, the Sprout. The total damage is a little bit too high.
I still had 11-1 charges. It looks like he did use a healing Lotus, but not enough to keep him topped up. Lauren pretty happy there to get into the jungle away from the TA's grasp at long last. As Chira Jr. dips into her jungle.
So he's running bottom now on TB. He's like, I'm over it. I'm not gonna go top again. This lane sucks. Mars, you can be there, do whatever you want. So he's heading down bottom, gonna try and crack this tower together with the power of his Chen.
Kunkka just stepping forward, clearing out wave. He's level 6, so they've got that boat to play with.
Tower's quickly going down. Peel just going through the gate, going to top instead. So gonna take over Mars farm instead, or just farm jungle up here. We'll see.
There's just more room up there for his little activities.
There's some juicy stacks going on for them in Dire here. Viper might need it as well. He's maxing out Nether Toxin, not even maxing out the poison attack fully. So he's planning to recover.
Stack and farm. Build it up. So what are the items for this Viper fella now?
I mean, a lot of people were buying the Mage Slayer. I think overall the Dragon Lance is like a must-have item. Hurricane Pike looks still good here. And other than that, there are a few different builds that people do. I like the Aghanims build a lot because of the disarm, and you know, I feel like it's pretty strong. But you could also just go down the route of like tanking up with Veil, going into the Shiva's builds. So we'll see what he's gonna do here. But either way, I think he has to tank up a little bit because playing against the lineup of Radiant, he needs physical armor. Viper has great magic resistance built in, but he does not have the armor.
I was kind of wondering who's going to be dealing with the PL. Like, is this a Kunkka Radiance game or a Viper Mjolnir? Or like, TB is never going to itemize against the Phantom Lancer, right?
It's a good question, Gareth. Who is going to be dealing with the PL? I'm wondering the same thing as well. I think the Aghanim's Kunkka and Shard Kunkka will be at least obnoxious for him, but you're probably going to have to look at some executions, you know, like try and get some X-Smart catch and then blast off combo, maybe right-click him during that. It's looking like a very good PL game.
I mean, don't you just go Shadowblade, Dagon, and Terrorblade?
Yes, the obvious solution. I think you mixed it up with a POS4 TB who can do this. That would be... I told you we should have had a POS4 TB today, but here we are having these carries.
Yeah, 23. What you doing on this hero? Give it to Q. But it's another T hero. Tusk, Tiny, Techies, Terrorblade. It fits.
That's good. Can keep your entire hero pool just collected. They should do a research. You know, which Dota player has the tightest cluster of hero pool? You know.
I don't know. Definitely not Kuroki. Kuroki's got the widest.
It was a trick question. The answer is me. I only have TA. That's the tightest cluster you can have.
Come on.
Sample size 1.
You play at least one other hero, right?
I can play Queen, but she's far away, so I'm horrible in this.
QRST. That's not too far away.
Too far. Not gonna compete with Q.
Okay. Sweden strong.
Being sneaky.
Very sneaky. He doesn't place an observer ward though, does he?
He put a sentry, that's all.
A sentry to block, yeah.
Yeah, block the camp, don't let them farm, and meanwhile you have your TA clearing up your own ancients, so trying to get farm advantage by just, you know, starving them a little bit.
Gentleman's agreement just to sit back and be content with farming for the last couple of minutes. But it does look like Aurora starting to amass their army in the mid lane, but yet again it's Chira Jr. getting the RNG, Haste Rune bottled up and a bounty to grab.
There's a skill issue right there for Viper, not getting the runes. And TA very happy getting the runes when you're in an unfortunate matchup like this. He's doing really great now. 5.7k net worth on TA, 700 ahead of the Viper.
Oh yeah, he's got to feel real good. Lane countering me, I think not. And 23 getting some free reign to get into that jungle up top as well. He's been playing under a Radiant Observer Ward for the past like 3 minutes.
Oh,
they know where he is.
Blink on Mars. He can come mid now and try and do something because this move is coming in. So yeah, there it is.
Call down. Jab's gonna try and chuck a torrent at someone. And where's the Mars? Smoked up with Blink ready, looking for the jump. Viper and Kunkka both caught inside. Really nicely done. They do have the boat and potential turnaround play here around Jabs. Kunkka standing inside the Sprout, getting back onto Cloud's Mars. They've got damage onto Sweden Strong. Oh, the miss. Techies will secure that kill in the end. 1 for 1, but the Phantom Lancers added a bonus. A little juicy kill there on the Chen to now start diving in towards the 23 team. This Phantom Lancer is incredibly difficult to contend with, but they've got the Sunder out from 23 to keep himself alive.
That was dangerous there for a little bit. Actually, a spear might have helped him, even pushing him away. Otherwise, another lance would have been a bit scary for a TB. Nice play though by Q on his techies in that fight. That looked like it was going to be absolutely horrendous, but he did do tremendous damage by jumping in and disarming people and plopping down the mines. Still though, nice blink reveal for Cloud on his Mars.
Yeah, another move to shut down this Viper as well. Lorinov not really having a game. 0, 2, and 1. His goals start to become a little further away, a little bit more difficult and out of reach. Right, I think he's pretty strong up to. He's grabbed a Wisdom Rune and he's not TPing out of there. You
grab one and you become a Wisdom Rune. That's usually how it goes. So, I mean, that's almost 500 gold going the way of Aurora there. They're going to be happy, even though they lost the Wisdom Rune. I think, Lorinov probably cursing Nature's Prophet existence right now because, you know, otherwise he would have been happy and winning his lane, but these minor offsets from early rotations, like the minute 2 TP from a Nature's Prophet, just ruins your lane.
Yeah, it's really hurt him. Well, again, the pings raining out of the Radiant team onto this Terrorblade. Still playing under and near this very deep Radiant Observer Ward. Sweden Strong will move into position. Sprout into Arena. Holding Spear. Trying to kill him off here with Respect arriving. They should have more than enough damage. Yeah, 30-second CD on the Sunder.
Yeah, it's still very long cooldown, level 120 seconds. Scales down to be very low, of course, but yeah. Good recognition that he did use Sunder in the previous fight, so they could go for this kill. Even though they didn't perfectly chain stun, doesn't matter, he's still dead. The one thing that we have going sort of for Aurora here is that the Kunkka is having a very good game. He's got that Blade Mill and almost full Aghanims as well. Well, I say almost full. He's like 1300 gold away, so he needs to work a bit harder. Needs even more.
Yeah, but he's getting there.
Yeah,
I mean, Chen's also starting to ramp up as well. Vlad's is done. Looks like he's got Pipe queued up next.
Always value to have a Vlad's in your team when you're running TB. You get so much base damage.
That's pretty incredible. Backing up Lorinov. Sat behind the Viper. Maybe expecting OneWin to make the move. No one comes though, and a 16-minute rune being guarded by a flurry of rockets and missiles onto Lorinov's head. Mild Strike and blink away, just toying with the Viper at this point.
You got past the armor from Chen. The 12 armor from my level 1 ability keeps him very safe against TA. It's still crazy to me how this ability... I mean, it did get a 75 mana cost in the C patch that we just had, but it's still wild to me how this ability is supposed to be a thing. 24 armor.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild. 20% heal amplification as well.
Yeah, it's very effective. Very effective. I mean, previously you had the very, very, very awful Chen E. You know, the +1 HP regen, +1. What was it? 1 HP regen, 1 armor.
Something like just the flat bullshit. Yeah, nobody wants it.
It was the most boring ability ever. At least this one is, you know, you gotta time it and use it correctly.
Yeah, I mean, at least the prior one had percentage-based heal amp on it before they made it a flat number. At least it was fun in some situations where it was like, I have an IO and a Chen, and we're going to, you know, meme the HP regeneration.
It's like they made the old Warcraft 3 devotion aura even more, you know, simple. It's just, no, just HP. Here you go.
Just HP. This game's kind of interesting, though. We're getting these, like, flurries of, here's some hardcore aggression. Both teams ready to clash, reading the map, thinking, hey, we can get the better outcome from this. Then calm farming time where we're clearing stacks, getting some deep vision down, looking at the opponents and figuring out what to do next.
This is big. They're looking for the Kunkka. They have the blink. They're going to get him. No way. That's like...
Completely caught. Gets his blade mail off, so returns a bit of damage there. But dead nonetheless.
Yeah, so that was a super important kill because he was only 400 gold away from getting his Aghanim Scepter. And now he died, so gotta farm a little bit more.
A breath of relief from Munkushi. Phantom Lancer now no longer has that difficult hero to contend with. As Sweet and Strong, they've killed off the Terrorblade. They've gone in deep there with a couple of supports. The Mars trying to TP out, but the blast off and a bit of damage arrives in time. Munkushi, Phantom Lancer running it back as Respect turns to fight, realizing he's dead to rights no matter what happens. That homing missile of the Shard doing a tremendous amount of damage on the Ollie. Techies, mines placed, Munkushi back in onto Ollie and Lorinov now though. Doppelganger away to the right and kill the Viper on the left with a double kill. Techies survives it, but they're killing the TB to start that off. I guess the kill on the Kunkka started off, really.
Yeah, I mean, this is just snowballing effect. I love the aggressive TP. We saw Nature's Prophet, right? He TP'd in. And Sweet and Strong, that may look like a mistake. He TP'd in, just died, right? But he went there because he knew no Kunkka means we can easily run them over in a fight. And that was completely correct. They go on the TV, burst him before techies can even come in and save him. And then the fight is really hard from here because the only damage source is like either Mines or Viper. Chen doesn't do any damage, so he can't kill anyone. Kunkka isn't there, TB isn't there. So the fight was very one-sided from that point.
Yeah, great job by OneWin, just dragging it out as long as they possibly can. And again, this PL, he's got to know when the Kunkka's down, there's nothing that really can contend with me in any meaningful way.
Yeah, PL is getting huge too. His Aghanims and Diffu, and TA is also keeping pace with him. So this game is quickly turning quite dire for
Dire
friends over here. Yeah,
from the Dire. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, Aurora. I'm not used to saying their team name. It's like Aurora.
Yeah. Kunkka has Ags. Oh yeah, while we were watching the replay, Nature's Prophet did TP in and just kill the techies. Kunkka with his Ags going to play down bottom. Torrent not going to land on anybody. Was maybe expecting a jump onto himself, so protected himself with that precast Torrent. And OneWin evacuating through the Twin Gate, through that bottom jungle.
Yeah, evacuating, getting out of there, but Kunkka is getting in there, so staying in the bottom part of the map. Looks like Aurora might just take themselves a quick Roche here. They're even smoking in towards it, and there's no TA trap there to give vision as well. But they're slowing down a bit. They're not going straight for it.
Kunkka, yeah, he X-marked himself. TP mid to clear the wave. Come down bottom to start off Roshan.
Yeah, took a little while just to fix the lane first, but looks like pretty good idea to go for the Roche here. I don't think that OneWin are going to be there in time, even if they all rush there right now. They're just too far away.
Just going to have to let them have it.
They're going to smoke up on Jaro and Mars, so they're looking for something, but it is going to be too late to contest the Roche at least.
And a bit of comfort here for 23. Oh, it's Aegis for the Viper. I thought 23 with his 5 deaths already. He's being left and right.
I'm a little bit surprised, honestly, that they don't give that to TB. Viper, he might have to use this Aegis as well. We'll see.
He might have to. I mean, Jabs is the first point of contact, straight into this arena spear. Cloud doesn't really have the backup here, though. Munkushi's a little late to the party. Doppelganger away for now, giving these illusions a good old chase onto Lorinov's Viper. Meanwhile, back towards the pit, the techies focused down, killed off by Chiro Jr. as Respect falls to the Viper. No chase going to come out of OneWin. Looks like they're just going to allow Aurora to back up.
Just 1 for 1, but I guess meanwhile the PL is just going to go over and farm top. And looks like they go for an early Tormentor take here on Aurora. So gonna get this shard for free on the way back. A lot of them had to back up anyway, so see what they get. Who gets this one? Just gonna go to techies. That's a really nice shard to get for free. In general, just being able to protect your TB more is important here, right? Or even Viper. And the taser does a lot of damage with it as well if you continuously attack.
And how does it work against these PL illusions and stuff?
I mean, they get disarmed immediately when they attack, so it does a lot of damage to them.
He's going to blast off back into this Nature's Prophet, maybe get a kill before he dies. Q! Dead in the Sprout, sadly for him. And Lorinov jabs. I should be able to catch up here to the Nature's Prophet. Good bit of vision.
The funniest thing is seeing like a Slark attack into a reactive taser and disperse himself, or like Q himself. Because then he can keep attacking and he just takes 300 damage per hit. If he doesn't realize what's happening, he's been hurt a lot. Also, I think Windrunner, if she ultis with BKB on, takes 300 damage, you know, minus the magic resistance per hit. So,
no way.
Yeah, I think that hurts a lot, if I remember correctly.
That's some funny interactions. This is going to feel pretty bad, though, for Aurora. Getting Roshan, getting Aegis, then what, 3 minutes of Aegis being wasted? You're still stuck on your side of the map? You kill a Nature's Prophet, but then nothing happens?
They're not really getting the tempo that you want out of a Chen lineup, and a lot of it comes down to how mid lane went, I want to say. Like, Viper was supposed to get really strong and, like, crush and shut down the TA, but TA had good net worth minute 10, so they haven't been able to just go from lane to lane. And the teamfight spells are really good on the side of One Win. They have the Mars Gyro combo. They just drop down the big teamfight spells. They do really well. But look at them. Aurora always making these moves, but they feel a bit slow and hesitant, which is all time that One Win are farming. Like right now, this smoke move is taking them a long time, and One Win are just all over the map doing things, being productive.
And scaling with his PL. Like, PL, just every second that ticks on by, every minute that goes on, he's like closer to Mantistar, closer to Bloodthorn, closer to level 25. Yeah, that sort of things are just like completely out of the hands of Aurora. So I'll get a grab on the gyrocopter in that bottom jungle, but it's a kill for a kill's sake. At the very least, they do scout Sweden strong up top. The mines give a pre-warning system to the vision and observers placed by the Prophet. He will get blasted upon and should pay for his crimes.
Yeah, very quick and easy kill. Kunkka coming in, even using the Aghanim Scepter here. But actually, the Sweden Strong is living up to his name, not going down in the first place.
Curse of the Old Growth, giving some damage from the trees.
Yeah, he was healing. Vampire Fangs was doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
That shard is very, very good. I see some people skip the shard on Nature's Prophet. I'm just like, what are you doing? It does so much damage. Also revealing people in Fog of War. It's very, very good.
It just comes out of nowhere. Just unexpected damage.
Yeah. Meanwhile, though, it feels... I can't help but shake the feeling that One Win are just farming the entire map, like, quite freely. They lost Nature's Prophet, but no one ever cared about a Nature's Prophet dying. So, meanwhile, TA is farming, PL is farming, Marsh is doing whatever he wants, and you see his item? You see what he's queuing up? Are you in for another ride, my friend?
what's he queuing up? What's he got?
He's got the Brooch queued up right now, my friend. It's the same build that we saw earlier by Noticed. Blink into BKB, and then Brooch as the third item. And after that, it's one item 3 times.
Oh, baby. One item 3 times. A lot of rapiers, yeah. Yeah, so I was just looking back at the, like the graph gives you that timeline of kills on the bottom, right? Mm-hmm. So Aurora, from your point, you know, Aurora have killed Nature's Prophet, they've killed Nature's Prophet, they've killed Gyro, they've killed Gyro. The last time they killed a core was like 6, 7, 8 minutes ago, which was the Mars.
I mean, that tracks. They only have 2 core deaths on the side of One Win this game, so they're, you know, in 26 minutes, they can't be dying that frequently, and that's really the problem. They've been doing a great job utilizing their supports to tank the dangerous areas, but also, like, staying really effective. One Win are playing in a very good way right now, I want to say. There's a big timing, though, 23. He has his butterfly complete on TB. So he is really huge right now, and this butterfly is going to keep him alive against PL and TA really well. For now. Until they eventually get True Strike, but I think they have to play around the timing.
And Viper nearly has Mjolnir as well. So at least something to try and contend with PL and his illusion army. Twin gate time. Munkushi leading. Q is up here alongside Jabs. Radiant vision is much deeper. And they will still move into this jungle with Cloud and catching 3 in the arena. That TA trap set it all up perfectly. Nice arena with the BKB out of the Mars and the cooldown landing on their heads. They're poking and prodding, not giving up any position here as the TB swung in from the northern side. Q, that's a lot of damage on the Sweden Strong for the techies, so the Prophet will trade himself out, but Lorinov is trapped inside the Sprout, speared up and cleared out nearly with that meld, and BL Illusions doing the job in the end. Aurora, tail between legs, trying to run back to their base. Ollie gonna get cleared out nearly by the Munkushi. Phantom Lancer does TP home successfully.
And this 23, I was looking at the perspective of the TB in this fight. He basically was just a tourist in this fight. He was walking around trying to maybe go in and fight, and he's like, oh no, my friends are already dead, so I'll just keep walking. And you see this beautiful arena starting a fight, so it's pretty hard to take a fight from there. But look at TB at the top of the fight. He's like, oh, maybe I go in here. And quite quickly he realizes, I can't stay here. Starts walking around. And as he walks around, you know, you're TB, you're not very fast, you get trapped up by TA. He keeps walking. All he does is walk this entire time, doesn't get to hit anything. It feels really sad. It's not really his fault. You know, his team did get 3 mana renuts, but his perspective was very, very sad to witness.
Yeah, it was like TA shard, trap, silence into 3-man arena when you're all slowed, getting clapped. But honestly, the discipline from one win there. So often we talk about discipline as not pushing high ground, right? They're going to fall back and keep on farming, but here the discipline was staying high ground and not chasing kills. That was a 3-man arena, 3 heroes stuck inside, and you can see on that replay, the PL and the TA, they kind of held position, waiting to see, you know, where's the TB? Where's the techies? Where are these additional heroes going to come from? And they tightened up so much. The Terrorblade, you said it, he's a tourist. He comes in, he sees 5 heroes standing next to each other, and he's like, fuck that. I don't want to go and fight this.
That's exactly what happened, because if they started diving too deep, then what would happen is that some hero is not as fast as the others, and TB would start attacking into them, and, you know,
chase
maybe
one, then another.
Yeah, exactly. Things go south from there. Sweden Strong TPs in, drops a ward on the spot for the Wisdom Rune. Wisdom Rune already taken, though.
23 denying a shield rune on the other side of the map. So how far is Cloud now from item numero uno? Couple of hundred?
He's very close. He almost has the entire item, just 200 more, so farm this... oh, there's no big camp yet, but the spawns now. After this, he should basically have it.
What was the old Revenant's Brooch build? How did you use to, like, the item was like never bought by anyone?
It was, I mean, nobody basically built it. It was 5 hits only, and, you know, it was awful. You sometimes saw people build it desperate to try and deal with a overfarmed Morphling, like we saw it on RTCTA sometimes, or, you know, something like that, but it was just shit. Like, it felt awful.
What were the items you used to build it? I can't even remember.
It was still the... Was it just a recipe? I can't remember. It was still the Sacred Relic.
It had a Witchblade in it at some point, didn't it?
No, I don't think... No, I don't think it was the Witchblade on it. I can't remember. I don't think there was Witchblade upgradable.
Yeah, Witchblade Mystic Staff recipe.
Oh, it was, yeah. I built it so little, I honestly don't even remember. I built that item like 3 times, realized it was complete garbage.
Just never buy it. Yeah, I had to go Dota2 wiki and look at the changelogs. It's like...
Yeah. Yeah, well, I forgot that it was built out of Witchblade. Ever since Parasma came around, you know.
Oh, yeah.
No one cares about any other upgrade.
That's the real one. Aurora, high ground vision on the Twin Gate. Chen, Dark Troll waiting and trying to scout out where one win are coming from. Roshan half HP. We're getting close to it. Let's add a big old roar, which everyone can hear. And PL's going to start sending in illusions.
Oh, this is awkward, man.
And scouting. Roshan not dropping fast enough, and 23 trapped inside. the pit. Cloud gets tagged. The Mars Arena blocking out the TB, catching out Jazz. BKB's up. Cloud running back, but the TB in trouble. Trapped between a rock and a Coliseum. Can he sunder? Can he turn? Heals up on a volley. Chiro Jr. down as the Viper takes out the TA and jabs. He gets a double kill out of this. Cloud and Chiro down. Aurora still in the Roche pit. Sweden Strong fall into this Viper. Learn off. He's opened up on them.
Oh my god, dude. That fight, we're gonna see a replay of it, but the MVP is no longer alive. It's one little mine right there. We see it right now after it triggered. Not the one they threw on the Mars, but there was one Mars detonated, and then he couldn't blink, and it was the most awkward situation. He lost like 80% of his HP before he did anything on Mars, because he didn't realize that the mine was there. He didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, then he gets hit by TB, can't blink, can't do anything.
That was good heads-up play by Techies to actually have covered that. I think Q has been really on point this game. Both his jumps have been really good, but also the preparation there.
Ah, good stuff. He's getting pretty farmed as well. Solar Crest, Greaves, and finally some real signs of life out of Aurora. It's felt like it's been a one-way street for one win, just building up this TA and Phantom Lancer, but finally a fight where the Dire can get off the ground.
I see why they're called Aurora. I see Greaves, I see Crimson Guard, Vladimir's, yeah. Aura. Aura. They're here. They're gonna tank up, boy. Okay, they're going for the Tormentor. Again.
Boy.
Okay. Get another free shard.
Aurora, boy, Realis.
Yes.
Easy Tormentor.
Crimson Guard, OP against Tormentor. Take no damage.
Oh yeah, Chen's got it.
Yeah, it's a free shard for the Kunkka there. And that means he can keep building towards the Hex that he has queued up right now. They need that lockdown against the PL or he's never gonna die. I'm a little bit surprised to see PL go for the Heart instead of going into like Disperser or Bloodthorn Rush. He's queuing up the Bloodthorn now, but he's delaying his damage a little bit.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those awkward situations where you look at that fight and think, hey, if I had this Heart and we could poke that a little bit longer, slow things down, maybe the fight looks a little nicer for us. So I'll swing up top for a quick freebie on the Techies, it looks like. Does get off his Greaves and his Solar Crest, but to no avail.
Yeah, still going down very fast. He did buy a Glimmer Cape after the Solar and the Greaves, so going full survivability here. This should be a top tower for them, though, on the side of one win.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It should be.
Power should also give Deso charges.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Buff Deso even more.
Says the TA player.
Yeah, dude, exactly. I mean, people aren't even buying Deso on TA in most games now. It's the Mjolnir.
Yeah,
Deso is sad.
Just need to add to the limit. Stop it from being 20, make it like 50 or something.
Oh, remove
50
the limit.
Stack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, remove the limit from Deso, yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Then play against Meeple and hit all of them once.
Oh.
Radiant's bottom
Big stacks.
Mars? I'm not happy with what I see here, Cloud. Did you not watch Noticed?
I was waiting for you to notice what was going on there. Oh, Chiro Jr. BKB to run away? That should be good.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, going for the AC, not going for the meme builds. The Brooch, still value as it is, but he's not committing for the full Rapier build.
A bit upsetting, honestly.
I mean, I think you can only get it once per day, perhaps. It's limited, you know. We can't have it all the time.
So a 24-hour cooldown.
Yeah, he changed his mind as well. He had AC queued up, but now he put Shivas instead, which, yeah, I can probably agree with. Some minus attack speed for the TB. Also get the anti-healing effect, which might become useful here against the Vlads, the Greaves, the Chen.
That could be pretty useful. Well, Ollie, we're sat behind Jabs for now. The rest of Aurora are starting to make their way up top. I'm looking to connect onto that Kunkka, get a tier 1, and gives them much easier access into that left-hand Wisdom Rune and Tormentor spot.
TB pretending to be an illusion, I like it. They immediately ping him though, so...
Just a move onto the tower.
Yeah, something sus when the illusion does like 90 damage a hit to a tower.
Pretty wild. So this is where you want to be as Aurora. Radiant triangle. Look at the outpost, get some high ground vision down. Classic spot to play from.
Yeah, they're in a good spot to keep being oppressive here as well, having taken away the enemy tier 2 top tower.
With 2 catapults here, you could even think about having to go high ground, at least chip up to tier 3.
Yeah, crack it. TP meta is ready as well.
Cooldown proving to be of little annoyance to Aurora. Even with a glyph up, they're just standing and wailing into tier 3.
They have to do something. Can't just ignore him, but the butterfly is deterring them from wanting to fight, I guess. The TA is farming for the MKB.
Kill illusions, you can see them there being irritating, but they are getting cleared out one by one by this Terrorblade and Viper.
Yeah.
Look at that, range racks falling quickly as well, just through the illusions.
I mean, that's all they need. If they get range racks and then back, that's gonna be fine for them. Now, meta is about to time out soon, so I don't think they should stay. Can't really get too much more.
And no reason to stick around. A good move by Aurora. Using that Aegis, using Metamorphosis. I want to say equally good move by OneWin, just kind of ignoring and not defending, not fighting. So they push mid, push bot. They get some good momentum on some of these other lanes that they can now, smoke into, right? You've created this pocket, a bit of vacuum. You want to go and fill it up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, they have even more auras now. They took over the ancient black dragon. The dragon hide aura. I love the icon for the dragon hide aura. It looks almost as derpy as the ancient black dragon himself.
Where am I looking? Where's the dragon?
Yeah, it's on the west by the ancients basically.
Ah, I see.
Also, maybe don't look there. There's a smoke gang coming in by Mars. Yeah, just look over into Roche Pit right now.
Look at the bottom corner. 23. He's the one to show. Phantom Lance is right on his head. Wraparound is still coming in from the northern side, though. Watch Chira Jr. respecting Cloud. The spear misses. Scythe of Vice. They hex up the Mars. They X him and try and drag him back. It looks like Aurora are going to reset and hold their high ground here near their Ancients. Good attempt by OneWin, but very, very slippery movement out by Aurora.
Yeah, that was good by them. Good reaction there to the Mars jump as well. Mars messed up a little bit. Cloud not too sure on the spear there. Missing a bit.
And some pings onto that top tier 3.
Counter smoke coming in. Even more auras. The dragon or the ancient granite golem now. This man.
Ooh. Cloud, Rebuke and Blink. Does have a reflection illusion chasing him. Call down the covering artillery fire laid down to keep Aurora back. Don't let the men from the trenches run out across the open battlefield. OneWin gonna have to come back and maintain some lanes though. Clear out bottom. And very handy, of course, having a Nature's Prophet who can do this very easily.
He can do it easily, but meanwhile there was a battle between him and the Black Dragon on the top lane, so he didn't really push that far on that lane, because Chen having the Ancients as well. Able to push out lanes a bit. Roche can spawn in 15 seconds right now. Mid tower is gonna fall, and then I think we'll see the side of Aurora just try and control the Roche spawn.
There really is this tug of war in lane pushing. We can see still OneWin pushing mid, pushing top, thinking about top tier 3. They have to come back and defend though, because Aurora on your doorstep, whacking some buildings pretty hard. Jab is going to X-mark himself back. Cloud holds that front line with the bulwark. And both teams, again, just reconsidering their options. No commitment.
Yeah, pretty chill push there, not using Metamorphosis, just illusions doing a lot of damage. Tower is already low enough that they can happily back out here and just sit on the Roche high ground. We do see Nature's Prophet try and prepare with some vision there.
Must be such a fun, a fun game Sweden Strong is having. I'm just going to TP here, place a ward, get some treants, push out lanes, just rinse and repeat. He's not interacting with like enemy heroes. He's in a PvE haven.
I just figured out how you can see difference on these Sentry and Observer wards, Gareth.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the Observer ward has 100 to 100 damage.
Oh. Wait, really? And the other has 1?
The other has no damage. There's no damage stat. I mean, there's also the little status buff that says that it's a sentry ward, but you know, the damage is a funnier way to look at it.
Oh wait, it's not the damage. Wait, the damage is 1, but at the bottom you're right. It's 100 to 100.
Oh, it's the bounty, I guess.
Bounty, yeah.
I thought it was damage. Yeah, you're right.
Oh. Roshan, very low. Chira Jr. and Makushi trying to make an entrance here. 23 Savage starts up with the TA traps, jabs, Ollie, and Q in a good position. A bit of deja vu here for 1 win as they do get in with an arena. Cloud moving towards that Roche pit, but 23 and Lauren already killing and grabbing the Aegis. They move onto this Gyrocopter, respect falling low. 23 struggling to stick on a target until Cloud offers himself to the gods and dies quickly. 2 down, buyback out of Gyro. Makushi's still in the fight, trying to 1v5. Chira Jr. on the outskirts, but refresher BKB. The push back and 23 still alive.
Oh, the Sunder!
Gets the Sunder off in time. Stays up and running.
Still hitting.
Chira Jr. still hitting, but can't kill anybody. The Kunkka backs up. Lauren has this Aegis so can give chase. And 1 win. They try their damnedest, but Aurora just had so many backup plans.
Yeah, a lot of survivability. Now Peel going in, looking for someone. They're still not out from here. TPing now. Whoa. That was in time, but felt a bit risky still being down there.
Look at top.
Oh my god, the rats. The rats and ancient granite golem.
Double catapult, big golem coming. Racks are down.
And by the way, they did put banner in the way that I said. So actually, Oli, he has the same idea on the banner, putting it exactly behind the tier 3 tower between the racks there on the mid lane.
Ah, the efficiency.
So this is now a pro player certified strat. I haven't actually watched too many pro games to see if people are doing it the same way, but you know, looking at this makes me happy. He has the same idea.
Yeah, I know through the Betboom Datcha tournament, there's a lot of talk. I think Sunsfan and Lacoste in particular had some question marks around the banner usage.
I mean, some definitely just waste it or put it in really weird ways that, you know, does not work, so. But yeah, I think this is like the safe play.
Yeah.
You can get higher reward sometime by like, oh, let's put it here while we push top, you know, like put it on the bottom lane or something. But
this is always
it lasts a long time. It has a crazy duration. So you may as well just keep it.
May get consistent usage out of it. Mid lane cleared by the swarm of summons, illusions, Chen creeps, while the rest of Aurora swing down bottom. Nature's Prophet Treant's in the way there. I don't think it's going to deter the Dire team too much from coming high ground, though.
Peel does have that doppelganger CD talent, by the way, so he's quite strong in this fight.
Bloodthorn ready as well. See what it can get done here. Lauren feeling a bit of pain from the PL illusions already. Torrent clips the real one. Mankushi gonna have to doppelganger back. Yeah, that level 25 talent gonna give him a lot of freedom here just to keep on poking and prodding. Keep Aurora at arm's reach away from the staircase.
Just endless stream of illusions, and then TA is ready to attack as well from the back. I don't think they can crack high ground in a honest push like this. They have to find a pick off.
You've got to lure them out. Draw the beast away from its cave.
It also hurts them that they have a level disadvantage on the side of Aurora. They only have level 23 on TB and 22 Kunkka, 23 Viper. They all need that level 25 timing, whereas TA has their refraction charges and PL has this 25 as well.
Spreading the load a little too much fair equity here from Aurora.
Yeah, it's from the way they've been playing. Like, we talked about earlier, how 1 win, they were always farming, always like spread out, always efficient, whereas Aurora, a little bit more making moves going together, but it takes time, you know? And that's time that you don't work on those levels.
A lot of signaling done by Respect, and Gyro's trying to get his troops in order, push out mid and top lane, get a bit of space, bit of breathing room. Once you do that, you know, potential is there for yourself to smoke, or even just get this Phantom Lancer into some jungle camps towards his next big item.
Dude, Kunkka's next item is going to be an absurd power spike. He has Hex, BKB, Aghanim Scepter. If he gets the refresher, then, you know, double Torrent Storm, double Ghost Ship combo, 2 Hexes, 2 BKBs. He basically becomes twice the hero. And he has the mana pool to sustain it with the Scythe as well.
Dire are scanning.
It's like you said, though, you know, having level 25 would feel like a little bit better. Get that ghost ship fleet.
Yeah, or even just getting like the metamorphosis duration talent on TB, so they can actually use it to siege, because then you have 70 seconds on it, so you can quite confidently just pop it and go high ground.
That's this damn Sweden strongman. He stole too many wisdom runes.
It's been on it.
Level 20 Nature's Prophet.
He's just
100% missed chance for sprouted units now.
Yeah, that's such an annoying one for TB. TB who doesn't have an MKB. He does have BKB though, so at least he can use that. He also has Manta and Pike, which either of them could get him out of the sprout. Manta, less reliable though. The team's Tormentor. Not the most impactful Tormentor for Cloud, perhaps. Getting the shard on Mars doesn't feel super strong in late game, but it can be the difference between catching a TB illusion or catching a TB illusion and a TB when you blink in and try and spear.
Yeah. I just felt like sometimes it's kind of grief people as well. I know Sableye was talking about it. A couple of other offlane players have kind of flamed this shard as sometimes not working 100% as you would intend or hope it would work. You know, some heroes just don't care about the
It was
shard.
buggy on implementation. At first it was like super weird. Yeah, I remember it was strange. I think it works properly now.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember there was a bug about it. I think it was when if you speared with shard, speared someone in the arena, then they ended up outside the arena after the spear ended.
Yeah, there was something weird. It wasn't that long ago. It was a couple of weeks ago that people were complaining about it again. So it's like
there's a new one? Oh, that is a new one.
I think it's like the same bug, but it's resurfaced. Like it's like connecting on a hero, but not. So that like, yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I like when Dota brings stuff back. It's like nostalgia, you know, like the surfing peel. We had the surfing peel, and then it's like, oh, now we have it again. You know, different patch.
Someone finds a way to Fountain Hook. It's like, yes, we're back, baby.
Yeah, that was patched in, was it in the C patch or in another one? There was like some weird thing. All right, there was the Pulverize and Magnus thing, where you could do damage based on the difference between the map distance on the center of the map. It's like, what?
What was, there was also that thing, was it IO? You could like relocate the throne or something, right?
Coddle and IO could Magnus, I think you still can do that maybe. The Magnus skewer base. Oh, okay. Wraparound play.
Sure. Oh, does it get in fog in time? Torrent's off the mark, but they've got Scythe and the boat. I get the BKB out on Chira though. He's TPing home. Oh my god! That physical damage just destroys that poor little TA.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage, and he didn't really have his team there to save him. I gotta say, he may have lived if the Gyro went in and mech'd him. I'm just gonna call it, you know, like, that was really close. A little mech may have saved the TP.
A little mechy mech.
A little mech,
what's that?
Yeah.
And Gyro's too busy. He's up in the mines, mining for some wild wings and neutral items or something. Oh god.
Oh god, he dies fast. The TB hits hard, man.
Daedalus damage.
Yeah. Also, he has his level 25 now. He has that 20-second duration talent. So now, with 2 heroes dead, beelining down mid lane, he wants to catch some enemies or buildings. You know, he doesn't really care. Buildings don't really run away, so...
Viper is scaled now as well. He's got his universal...
Has he gone to university? Oh, he has?
He has.
Oh, well, very nice. A degree in toxicity. A PhD, in fact.
I mean, the knowledge was latent all along.
Yeah. This is 313 damage on him now, so the Vlad's is becoming more valuable.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to go up high ground. 20 seconds on this TA. You don't want to buy back, and you're probably not gonna, so this should be...
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of damage to him.
A free lane, if not more. Scary
They're
time
not
for
gonna
one
They're
way.
gonna go mid after this.
Yeah, feels like that's the way. Do retreat to the east.
They actually back it out.
I guess Roshan is potentially up already.
Yeah, they have a Chen creep on it, scouting it. So yeah, it's 20 seconds. Gonna back it out.
A Chen creep and a quelling blade on the floor. Threat. Like Roshan, you spawn, I'm ready for you.
Yeah, this hatchet is for you. Gonna pick it up. Kunkka has not purchased the refresher yet. He has a lot of gold, but he wants his buyback for sure. So Jab's showing good discipline here, not wanting to die without buyback in such a tense game.
So is this a buyback boost to travel kind of ploy? Because, you know, my question is, why is he not buying at least some elements of the refresher?
You could buy the elements, but it just doesn't really make a big difference. He has to have the Quelling Blade over any of those elements anyway. So,
okay.
Oh, here comes the wraparound. Mars. Let's see if he connects to something.
Again, it's deja vu, right? It's the wraparound from northwest to northern side. Aurora already pre-smoked with mines being placed all over. I'm trying to get through the minefield here with some Prophet Treant, some summons, PL illusions. Looking to get a little deeper onto this right-hand jungle and scout out the TB at least. Doppelganger off again.
Being squeezed into the corner.
Another army, you're right. I mean, Q gonna have to try and blast off away. He's silenced up. Greaves out. 23. Slides down to the low ground. Nullified and BKB forced.
He swapped refresher. He's gonna refresh it. Oh, he swapped it out again. He didn't refresh. Oh, he's panicking a bit. He needs to refresh that BKB.
He's got to, doesn't he? Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's not.
He doesn't.
He's not doing it?
He doesn't want to go for it.
That's a risky move to not do it.
Like PL, he's come back in with another army. Sees Lauren and Jabs on that far south. Call down chucked in by Gyro. That's such a funny little situation to be in.
This is so awkward, man. They're being squeezed.
In the pit again.
PL is just harassing.
One of those videos of the hydraulic pressure thing onto some Play-Doh and Lego, just squishing them into these little tiny holes. Cloud is in, but the arena whiffs. 23 turns and fights into this pit. Lauren is low, but the PL can't get the finishing blow. 23 has sundered somebody in the midst
fighting ghosts,
but nobody's dead. It's just illusions fighting illusions at this point. Roshan's wondering what the hell is going on outside my doorstep, but now Monkushi, he's in with the big damage. Lauren is gone, and so's 23. Ollie falls, and this PL back and forth, poking and prodding until they finally die a death by a million cuts.
Oh my god, this is torturous how they lost that fight. Just the PL slowly but surely saying, you know what, you guys are going into the very corner of the map. And then we just kill. It was funny how they were, for 10 seconds, just standing there fighting, and they're like, hold up, none of these PLs are real, are they?
What an incredible fight.
Yeah, that was extremely good for one win.
Can we have replays that long? It's like
I think the awkward part is that Aurora, they don't have the best initiation hero. Like, Kunkka wants to counter-initiate, so they don't have a hero to jump in. But because of that, they just slowly get poked by the Aghanims with PL.
Man, just illusion after illusion. Just keeps them coming.
Just pushing here, PL going in.
I mean, Q, gotta be careful. Does have the Greaves to get away from that nasty, nasty Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, getting out of the catch here.
And now Deso with physical damage opening up on these buildings. Lane Iraq's gone down bottom, so that evens out the bottom lane. Top lane could get evened out as well if they want to head there, but it looks like mid is the next one on the menu. Dodging away from tidal wave, the torrents and everything, so Monkushi can keep on fighting the buildings as he was designed to do.
Yeah, slowly but surely pushing here. Mana is going kind of low on the PL.
Yeah, really? Jabs drops the half HP off the back of that Bloodthorn as well, but a good doppelganger gets him away from the X-Mark Torrent. Dodges all of the whale tails as well. Laying the barracks down in that mid spot, and Aurora be relieved to see this one-win side back up, but it's never a full back. It's a bit of a fake back. Monkushi can just keep spamming illusions at you.
Yeah, they're solidly stuck in base now as well, and the TA still has Aegis for 3 minutes, and they only have one lane. This is really rough. The Viper's trying to get out with Ninja Gear to top to try and get some form of progression, but the amount of gold they got from these recent events as well. PL now can consume his Aghanims very easily. He has 9.4k gold. Already got rid of his boots, but consume Aghanims and get something else there. I mean, get a Swift Blink even, so he can go in. We'll see what he goes for. Maybe a Nullifier is still worth it.
He's got a few options.
Yeah. There are a lot of items that he could opt for here as his final. Wouldn't even be too mad about just seeing a simple Abyssal. Not a super common item anymore, but would be useful against killing the TB.
Yeah, just during that BKB, make sure He dies in the duration of it. Don't let him refresh it up.
Exactly. It's just you hold it until he's about to sunder and then just use the Abyssal. Push is coming in. Still Aegis on this push. Still Refresher Shard on the Mars, so he has double Arena.
TA? Aegis gone. That was a quick move. And now with jabs refreshing, Torrent Storm, Tidal Wave, everything thrown in, but Chira and Cloud have BKBs of their own. Chase forward with an X-Mark, dragging the TA back. Jabs and Lauren starting to do some good damage onto her, and the Tidal Wave dragging Phantom Lancer deeper into the base, but the PL wants to be there. He's not phased by it. Drag me into your base so I can kill you even deeper. Go for the Terror Blade, chase out 23 as the Arena comes in onto nobody. But one win has still done a tremendous amount of damage and are forcing buybacks. Profit does fall mid-TP. The lanes of barracks are crumbling, though, as his PL sees the target in the back. Jabs and Q in serious trouble, getting blown up. A triple kill. Mankushi is just unstoppable. There
PL
is no
versus the world
answer to this PL right now, except for a Scythe device.
The world wins.
Jabs got the real one. The Hex on the real PL gets the job done, and 23 comes out with a double kill.
Man, that is some risky fight right there. They did have to expend triple buyback in order to win this one, but Aurora, you gotta go right now. You gotta do something, at least force more buybacks. You cannot just sit back and wait here. Respect? Is he looking for something? Oh, he's called downing the creep wave. So, we got everything except for, yeah, this one creep.
I don't know what, melee barracks are top, half HP. The last barrack standing. Cloud? Jumps to the trees and TP's home.
We're now trying to finishing an MKB. He has to travel, so we're gonna travel down to the bottom lane. Push that in as well. 40 seconds, 50 seconds. They need to force these buybacks. Mega creeps on the line here. They're gonna have to use it if they don't want to play against Megas. TA goes.
We'll see if Phantom Lancer follows suit. Cloud is looking at this as a potential jump. Doesn't want to blow it.
Without Peel, the defense is way weaker though. It's really the non-stop spam of Lances that was holding them off. Look at them.
Oh, yeah. Cloud spent God's Rebuke to clear out some illusions, BKBs, and then gets Force Staff back to safety, but the barracks have fallen. Mega creeps coming from the dire side now.
58 minutes, 2 minutes to go for the tier 5 items. Mega creeps here for Aurora, backing up. Play it safe. They TP out. Don't want to get caught anywhere near one wind's base here. Team going for the Swift Blink instead of Arcane Blink. Yuck! Gross. This is a sad blink. It has more than twice the cooldown of the Arcane Blink. We don't like it. It is good for trying to commit and kill something, but I really don't think this item is better than the Arcane Blink anymore.
You are a big Arcane Blink fan.
I mean, basically everyone goes for it nowadays. I haven't seen Cherry Junior's TA so much, but I feel like our Arcane Blink is so synergetic with Refraction because you can always blink. It's basically like the bubble Medusa play, you know?
Right. And what is it? It's like 5-second cooldown or something on Arcane Blink?
7. It's 7 versus 15.
That's
so
a big difference.
Yeah, it's less cooldown and longer range. You know, that's also relevant. Getting the 1400 instead of 1200 range. They're going here, trying to even up the barracks. They have the refresher on Mars.
Q with his line of mines across that northern side. Make sure there's no sneaky access from the Mars in that.
Yeah.
Hidden tree line. And I do clear out these PL illusions decently now.
15 seconds here for the tier 5 items. TA is in position to take some. Jesus, the TB.
23? Careful,
Your HP,
hey.
my friend.
Sundered an illusion just to stay and fight. Oh yeah, we can see the strength of this Bloodthorn Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, it does a lot. First neutral item.
And then the strength of this Nature's Prophet. So Sweden Strong's pushing out bot. Shira Junior's farming jungle, trying to find a bit of room on the map while the rest of them push top.
Found a force boots on TA, so that's really nice. He didn't have any boots because of being 6-slotted, so now he has boots and also an access to easy dispel, which is super nice for him.
Very good.
Well, one more access, which is still super nice.
Yeah, they defend that barracks top though. Aurora staying in the game.
Yeah, we see Aurora trying to go out and find something for themselves as well here. As all 5 items have been found already for the Nature's Prophet and TA, who just sped through it. So let's see what we have. We have Force Boots on both the TA and the PL. We have Pirate's Hat on Nature's Prophet. Force Boots on the Gyrocopter as well. And Arcanist Armor on the Mars. So a lot of damage reflection available now.
Triple Force Boots, yeah.
Yeah. The Viper has Pirate Hat, so he's gonna be flapping his wings super Flappy Bird mode.
Very good.
There we go. Looks hilarious when he attacks something.
And 23 finally got his Apex, and looks like Q still deciding.
Yeah, Apex is a nice one for TB. That has a lot of stats.
Radiant are scanning.
On
I think
Q.
on Roche.
Another Pirate Hat. And Ollie still hasn't picked up his.
It's funny how the Mega creeps against them, and it doesn't really feel like it. One winner, like, yeah, it's fine. Nature's Prophet got it, you know.
Yeah, he's been dealing with the creeps all right, but you add in a couple of TB illusions, and now it's kind of, it's a little bit scary.
What item is Chen gonna go for? Oh, Necrobook. There we go.
Did he? He got
More
it?
summons.
Hell yeah. Just push into that enemy base quickly, boys.
Yeah, you can send them on a mission. Oh, this smoke is big. Ooh, this is exciting, Gareth. Both teams
Roshan.
smoke heading towards Roche.
Dire scan. I know something's down there. Chira Jr. Mankushi. Oh, they're in the pit already. Oh, they've started it and they've
He's
scouted.
looking.
TB illusions there to see them. Torrent misses on the real PL. And all his illusions, apparently.
Yeah, now they also know they're there, the Torrent, so they back out, play it safe, reset position.
He's just going to kill Roshan with illusions. Little by little.
Just wait.
Roshan's retaining up faster than they can do damage at this point.
Oh no,
Next
PL, he
time
wants to
around.
do the same thing again.
Right, he's coming in from that left-hand side, but Aurora, this time around at the very least, they're not getting hemmed into that bottom corner.
Yeah.
They're keeping this as open a battlefield as they possibly can with mines.
It's like boxing, you know? You gotta stay off the edge.
Yeah. 23. Gonna show himself up at front. Dire Vision out in the lane, sees the PL moving across. Mankushi yet again. Swings pretty hard into the face of the Terrorblade. Trying to force a reaction, a BKB, something. Maybe
The thing is,
that
Aurora are
terror
so
wave.
counter-reactive. Like, they don't initiate. So they're basically trying to have someone overcommit and then counter-initiate.
It's just not happening.
Yeah, very awkward for them. There is push coming in, so Nature's Prophet is fighting over there.
Meanwhile, in the Radiant base, Sweden Strong has picked up a DD rune to defend against the Mega Creeps.
What you gotta do? He's got that no CDTP, so went and picked the rune.
Jab's trying a fishing expedition. Giant's Ring gets him over the trees and the cliff tops, and he's trying to drag them out with a tidal wave, but nobody's there. Tier 4's taking a bit of damage in the Radiant base as the Nature's Prophet TPs to smoke his team.
Dude, I didn't pay
spammed the
attention.
Lancer.
What time did he buy the Midas? Was it a 60-minute Midas for the item on Kunkka?
I have no idea.
I think he bought it 60
Probably
minutes
right.
for the
Hello?
neutral drop.
BKB. Cloud is in.
TB.
Spear on TB. He's gone.
Where's the
Buys
hand
back
of God?
immediately. They've killed him off. 23's gone. Mankushi now can open up. Lauren off BKB. The TP in from Terrorblade onto this Viper gets him back into the fight. They're on the battlefield once more, but we return to the standoff around the Roche pit. Both teams just looking at each other.
A little bit lackluster reaction there by them.
Was
Not
Q
really.
dead? Nope. It's fine.
Rough here. They know he bought back on TB, so if they win this fight, they know it's game for one win. I wonder if Aurora really want to stay here. They're going to back up, lick their wounds, and say, you know what? Okay, we're sitting in base now.
26 health on that tier 4 in the mid lane in front of the throne.
It's fine. Oh, Roche is trying to leave. Doesn't get that far, though.
So who gets what?
Oh, they got Aghanims on TA because Roche wanted to move top, which means he didn't have the banner anymore. So it's Aghanims instead.
Oh, he had shard. He had refresher shard, right?
Is that how it works? I saw... Wait, did they get a banner then? I saw a banner on him for sure.
Oh, I don't know.
It was a banner, and I don't see them have a banner, so...
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm not sure how it works anymore at this late stage.
Yeah, for some reason I thought he had shard on him, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, Axe T8.
Yeah, I think it was Aegis, Refresher Shard, and Banner. I think. And then he moved to top, and it became the Aghanims and the Cheese and Aegis, I guess. Actually, not sure how the cycle works now with the changes.
Yeah, that must be right.
I want to see Mega Creeps with the banner. I've never seen it.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Large.
Good luck, Nature's Prophet, defending against that.
Yeah, that would take a lot of auto attacks for a Wind Waker, Nature's Prophet. Have you seen his item build? It's utility based.
Yes.
I mean, he can counter. If someone gets caught by Kunkka Hex, he can now blink in, save them with Wind Waker. He can even do it again with Refresher.
He's going to have a Hex of his own soon as well.
Oh, he's warding the enemy base. Sneaky, sneaky.
I'm telling you, man, this guy is 70 minutes into this game. He must be having the time of his life.
I mean, if you have no CDTP, you're pretty happy.
Around and round we go. And
she also has global TP now, so she's also pretty happy.
Yeah, where does she have traps? But there's a couple of traps in
the
top jungle. Ah, not for long though, hey.
But they're killing all the gold. Bury the gold, guys.
Just deny 3 bounty runes. What on earth is happening here?
I mean, they have double pirate hats. They have access to their own bounty runes.
Alchemy, what a fine science.
Techies, you gotta use that pirate hat, buddy. What is this I'm seeing? Not clicking?
So where are these waves? Bottom wave is pushing, trending towards Radiant side. Top wave is being cut by the Necro books. But they are holding a full Radiant creep wave top to push into this final barracks, which has been stood there for quite some time. Finally, PL starts to get the job started. And Aurora, full defense duty. PL illusions, call down, kitchen sink, everything thrown in towards Lorinov.
Look at that boy flapper.
Yeah, he is the flappiest of boys. Very, very fast. I'm trying to kill off these illusions. Mankushi sends them forward towards the hero. And melee barracks, 2,200 out of 2,200 HP, still very healthy.
This is the slowest methodical push. Just a little bit of chip damage from PL illusions at a time.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the slow siege of Dota2 history.
Like the opposite of speed up. Oh? Yo, that's actually pushing fast though.
Who's that?
The Viper Shard. They X-Mark and TP Viper in with Shard. So he took down the tier 4 tower. This puts a clock on one win to actually do something, or they're gonna start doing this to the throne.
Yeah, that throne's open, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, Barracks finally being killed by Mankushi. Doppelganger to keep himself safe, and a glyph used up by Aurora. I want to defend this for as long as they can, because back in the Radiant base, they are losing the throne. Half HP on it.
Yo, Viper could TP there.
Right. They've got to do something.
Viper can go end
as quickly as bloody possible. They're TPing into this Radiant.
They've done it, man.
Viper's come back. The throne's exposed. Lorinov starts going. The glyph is up. Radiant going for tier 4s and looking for.
Oh my god, the base race.
The throne in the Radiant base. Jabs. Ollie with Lorinov here. It's going to be a close one, but I think the Dire have done it.
Dire done it.
The throne has fallen.
Oh my god, dude. What a way to lose. Oh, the despair. Oh my god, dude. They pulled that win out.